Hey guys, want to talk some more about Henry Clay, Compromise and Ambition. Book 5 is Clay and the American Presidency. Henry Clay was the nominee for president 3 times: 1824, 1832, and 1848. Now, I covered briefly 1824. There were 4 candidates. He was Speaker of the House. No one got enough votes. So the decision went to the House, and Clay made John Quincy Adams president. In exchange, Clay was offered Secretary of State, and he accepted. Andrew Jackson cried foul, said it was a corrupt bargain, and no evidence has ever come forward there was. But in my opinion, Clay was foolish for accepting it because that label followed Clay the rest of his life. Now, in 1832, Clay ran against Jackson. It was Jackson running for his second term, and to say that both men hated each other would not be a stretch. Clay saw Jackson as nothing more than a military figurehead who cared nothing about the people, just wanted power for power's sake. Jackson simply saw Clay as someone who had made a corrupt bargain to cheat him out of the election. The voters voted for Jackson. Clay lost a second time. 1848, Clay ran against a Jackson protege, James K. Polk. No one knew who James K. Polk was. He had been Speaker of the House of Tennessee and then Speaker of the National House in Washington, D.C. for one term. But he had had no time on the national stage, and no one knew him. And this worked to Polk's advantage. Clay, on the other hand, everyone knew after 40 years in the spotlight. Everyone knew he had slaves. So when Clay tried to talked about anti-slavery things, no one believed him. When Clay tried to talk about slavery things, the ones who had slaves didn't trust him. Now, Polk had slaves. No one knew that. What did Polk think about slavery? No one knew that. No one asked him. No one cared. James K. Polk was elected in 1848. That was Clay's last run at the presidency. But it was not his last time on the national stage. Again, Clay and the Presidency, available on Amazon. Thanks for watching.